Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. My name is Antonella Rispoli, and I am Director of European Markets for NHT Global. In the last 2 months, we had webinar series on different topics, but let me say that we saved the best for last. We have some inspirational leaders tonight with great testimonies and story from 4 powerful, amazing women and leaders that helped and supported and empowered people, men and women from different backgrounds, different countries and cultures to grow, thrive, and succeed. I'm delighted to introduce our guest speakers tonight, Gladys Moromisato from Peru and Cynthia Russell, Director of Marketing and Operations, Peru, Helene Svensson from Sweden, Sonya Reddy from Ireland, and NHT Global Ambassador Mali and Charlina Chang, NHT Global Branch Manager in Canada. Thank you all for being here tonight.
Thank you, Antonella, for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm honored to host this webinar, and I have to say network marketing is a lot about relationships, and building relationships long-term is one of the key for succeeding. And I'm really happy to introduce our first speaker tonight, Gladys Moromisato. Gladys is Peruvian, daughter to Japanese immigrant parents. She raised with traditional values, but motivated by her mother's example, who provided her entire family when it was needed. She saw the change of life by moving to Japan for work. She met her husband there and years later became involved in network marketing, which brought a complete transformation in her life. Hi, Gladys, and thank you very much for being here tonight.
Thank you. Saludos cariñosos, querida familia NHT.
Warm greetings, dear NHT family.
Me siento muy emocionada de estar aquí compartiendo este espacio con personas tan exitosas.
I am excited to be here, sharing this stage with such successful people.
Antes, cuando me preguntaban qué era lo que hacía, casi siempre contestaba ama de casa o en algunos casos independiente.
Before, when I was asked what I did for a living, almost every time I answered, I am a housewife, or sometimes I said, I am an independent worker.
La verdad es de que no tenía muy en claro lo que era, debido a que una parte de mi vida fui empleada y no había desarrollado un negocio que fuese realmente mío.
The truth is that I was not truly clear about that because I once was employed and I never developed before a business on my own that was really mine.
Cuando iniciamos en el multinivel en Japón, por iniciativa de mi esposo, tampoco sabíamos nada sobre esta carrera de negocios.
Even when at my husband's initiative, I started on the multi-level business in Japan, we did not know anything about this business career.
Pero poco a poco fui aprendiendo y me siento feliz porque entendí la esencia de este negocio.
But little by little, I learned, and I am very happy because I understood what the essence is of this business.
Una de las cosas más importantes que he aprendido es de que cada persona busca, anhela o desea algo diferente.
One of the most important things that I learned during these years is that each person seeks, desires, or looks for something different.
Hay personas que solamente están buscando algo que les ayude con su salud.
There are people who are only looking for something to help them with their health.
Hay personas que están buscando algo que pague sus deudas.
There are others who are looking for something that will help provide a modest supplemental income for their family. And I would like to add on behalf of NHT Global. Most people participating in the NHT Global Business Opportunity earn a modest supplemental income. Of all the active NHT Global distributors, a very selected few of hardworking distributors are able to earn full-time income or achieve replacement income. However, these cases are extraordinary and atypical. The typical person who joins NHT Global can generally expect a modest earning potential.
Hay personas que están preocupadas con el futuro de sus hijos y cómo dejar una herencia o un legado.
There are persons who are concerned about the future of their children and how to leave a legacy for their loved ones.
NHT Global nos da todo esto en una sola empresa.
NHT Global gives us all of that in one company.
Y esto es lo que realmente me fascina, porque hemos visto y vivido cambios en miles de familias a través de estos años que hemos desarrollado nuestros equipos y que realmente se han convertido en una gran familia.
And this is what really fascinates me, because we have seen and experienced changes in thousands of families throughout all these years that we have thrived to build our teams, who have finally become a great family.
Otro gran aprendizaje que he podido ver es de que no vamos a poder cambiar o ayudar a alguna persona que no desee el cambio o la ayuda.
Another great learning is that I have been able to see that we are not going to change or help any person who does not want themselves to accept such change and help.
El ser humano tiene momentos distintos a diario.
Human beings have different moods every day.
Puede amanecer muy bien y terminar el día sin esperanzas.
They can wake up in great spirits and end the day completely hopeless.
O puede haber vivido toda una vida de necesidades y privaciones y en un solo momento de reflexión tomar el control y poder ser el propio cambio en su vida.
Or they may have led a lifetime of needs and deprivations, and in one single moment of reflection, take control and be the own change in their life.
Algo que aprendí también es de que las mujeres en muchos países son las responsables de cuidar el hogar en todos los sentidos.
Something I also learned is that women in many countries are the ones responsible for caring for their homes and their families in every sense.
Cada vez hay más hogares en que las madres están tomando el control. Y esto es algo grandioso porque me enseñó a ver a las mujeres como emprendedoras.
There are more and more homes and families every day in which mothers are in charge. And this is something great because it taught me to regard women as entrepreneurs.
Me he convertido en una emprendedora y me siento feliz con este cambio de pensamiento y actitud.
I have become an entrepreneur, and I am happy with this change of mindset and attitude.
Fue un aprendizaje que tomó su tiempo hasta que yo misma lo pudiese creer, que lo podría realizar.
It was a learning process that took some time until I myself could believe it, that I could do it.
Así es que si usted hoy todavía no ha encontrado esa parte emprendedora y luchadora y tiene miedos, es algo totalmente normal.
So if you have not found yet this entrepreneurial and brave part within yourself, and you still have fears, let me tell you that that is perfectly normal.
Muchas personas piensan que hay que ver para creer, y nosotros pensamos que tenemos que creer para poder ver.
There are people who say that you must see to believe. Well, we say to them, you must believe to be able to see.
Solo dando el primer paso podemos hacer que todo cambie. Y ese primer paso es estar con personas que piensan y actúan diferente.
Just taking the first step, we can make everything change. And the first step is to surround yourselves with people who think and act differently.
Estoy muy agradecida a NHT Global por todo lo que nos ha proporcionado ya hasta ahora.
I am incredibly grateful to NHT Global for all that they have provided to us to date.
Nuestra salud, nuestro estilo de vida y la visión de un futuro en que muchas más familias lograrán cambiar su estilo de vida.
Our health, our lifestyle, and also the vision of a future in which many, many more families will achieve the lifestyle that they now dream of.
Agradezco a nuestra querida directora de Marketing y Operaciones, la señora Cintia Piedra de Rosell, por su apoyo constante. Gracias, sí, gracias de corazón.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I share this success of yours with you, Gladys, y comparto contigo este éxito maravilloso que están teniendo con Kazoo. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gladys, for your speech and for sharing your story. And thank you, Cynthia. Thank you very much for supporting these webinars. Now, let's move to Europe. From Latin America leader, Peru leader, let's move to Europe, to Northern Europe, Helene Svensson. Helen, we know each other for a long time since you joined the company, and you have been the first one building in Sweden. And from your team, NHT Global business model expanded in Scandinavia, in Finland, Denmark, Norway. You have been supportive with your teams, working hard, working 24/7 to develop a duplicable system that your team can follow and embrace to grow and succeed. I would like you to share with us your story.
Thank you, Antonella. Yes, before going into what I really want to talk about, I think I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me and how I ended up in NHT Global, because a lot of you don't know anything about me. So I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I started my own business. First time I was almost 16, not really, I was 15 and a half. But in the early 2000s, I really started my path with MLM, and I had the opportunity to start as the first distributor in a company, and I thought that was a great opportunity. And I didn't realize that it's not always that way. So I worked really, really hard. I got a momentum and earned a lot of money, had a really growing, great group, an awesome team. But after about 2 years, that just went out of business overnight. And I had no idea at that time how easy it is when you start with a new company that you actually could end up without having a business. So I don't know if you know this, but about 90% of all new companies that start are out of business within 2 years. So everything I worked for was just vanished, was gone. So at that time, I decided to not go ahead with MLM, and I thought that, okay, I'm going to start a franchise company instead, because what I really was working for and is working for is to have the freedom. And to me, freedom is to have the time, but also the money, so you can do whatever you want to do in your life. So I thought that, okay, franchise might be the thing to do it. And I started and I learned everything I had to learn in that area, and we grow really, really fast. So my company became the fastest growing franchise in Sweden at the time. So, but what I didn't realize was that the bigger we become, the less time and the less money I had. So at the end, I had 47 franchisees, 14 employees, and I had absolutely no time and no money. So that was totally the opposite of what I wanted. So what happened was that when you get that big, all the money that comes in has to go back to the warehouse. It has to go to research, development, and all of that stuff. So yeah, I was stressed out, burned out, I would say. My son at that time, about 5, 6 years old, I couldn't really care for him that much as I wanted. I'm a single mom, and I've been since he was 3 years old. So juggling with him together with the company, with the stress of not having enough money, don't have the time, franchisees who are just going crazy, that, yeah, totally burned me out. So I decided to quit. After 7 years, I just said, that's it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I have to go back to MLM and do the thing that I know for a fact. That's where you really can create that kind of lifestyle that I want. So what I did, I started to research the market, and I went to Hawaii, I went to the US, I spoke to about, I think, 20, 30 different companies. And there were always something that wasn't okay for me. And there are 5 things that I'm looking into. I'm not going to go into depth with that, but it's the company, the stability of the company, the products, the compensation, the people, and the ethical part of it, and the timing. And when I went through, I think 25, 30 companies, I said, that's it. It's, if there is a company for me, it has to be shown by itself. I'm not going to continue look anymore. There probably isn't a company for me. And the very next day, I got a message from Dalibor, and I didn't know him, and I have no clue how he got hold of me, and not even until this day. But he was then approaching me with NHT, and my first question was, how old is the company? Because that's really what set me off the last time. So I said, I already said that a company less than 5 years, I'm not going to join. And at that time, it was 14 years old. And I said, okay, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this. And after about 2 months, I did see that everything that I wanted, all the boxes could be ticked off. So yeah, the rest is history. I'm here, and I'm here to stay. So that's a little bit about my story. I was asked today to talk about why MLM is good for women. And when I got that question, I really was a bit reluctant, because I don't think what's between your legs has anything to do with the success of this business or the potential of the success, but what's between your ears has everything to do with it. So I was thinking a little bit about it, and I realized one thing that I think with women, and that is, in general, I'm not saying that everyone has this, but in general, they do have a little bit more limitations than men, and have the idea that gender actually does matter. So to demonstrate or illustrate this, I would like to tell you an anecdote about the circus elephant. Have you ever seen a grown-up elephant at a circus? They are held with a small little rope that is fastened to a tiny little stick. And really, the elephant could just pull the leg and he would be free. So why don't the elephant do that? Well, when it's time to train the baby elephant, they are being bound with a heavy rope around a big stable pole cemented to the ground. The elephant baby starts to pull and tear and tag and jerk, and it keeps doing this until it gets tired. And then it tries again and again. He fights the rope and are doing anything and everything to get free, like a true champion. he will fight it really, really hard until he realizes he will never be free. So he gives up. He accepts that he's stuck. He is where he is. He now knows that he will not go anywhere. And at this point, the elephant trainer says that now the baby elephant is fully trained. So when the 4-ton grown-up elephant, one of the strongest animals on the planet, has a small little string on his wrist tied to a little stick that really could be cracked with a little twitch, the elephant won't. Because his mental image tells him that it can't. It will hurt. It's no idea. I'm not going to try this again. I know it doesn't work. Why bother? It only hurts and it gives no result. Now he knows it's impossible. And as soon as he feels how the string is straining towards his wrist, he will just step back and not try again. So he thinks he can't do it. He's not strong enough. Oh, he doesn't have that power. And this is what I've seen a lot in a lot of people, especially women, limitations. And these limitations are all in one's head. At some point in life, you were a free spirit. You did whatever you felt to do, and you didn't have any considerations of what can be done and what can't be done. But you have, as well as the elephant, been trained on how to behave. We have been taught that we can't do it. Don't go for it. It's not worth it. Don't try that. You're just going to be disappointed. So when you are in a similar mood, you are about to go after your dreams, sometimes it's enough to just hear a nasty comment and your negative beliefs and your fears are just being triggered. So the memory of the rope becomes very real. And this is what you have to be observant about. You have to identify this fast. You can and you have to unleash yourself from those shackles. You have to stand up for who you are, what you believe in, your dreams, your abilities, and your power. No one besides yourself are holding yourself back. And I would say working with NHT is really a great way to conquer those demons. And what better place to overcome your blockings than with a stable, honest, and ethical company with products that we will hear more about today that you can be so proud of, and with a team who are here to back you up and hold your hand when it's shaky, a crowd of people who just want you to succeed and would love to see you climbing your road to true freedom, financially and personally. So I would say this is your chance, your opportunity. Now it's the time to take that step, crack that stick, make a difference, become free, and remember, you're not an elephant.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Helen.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing this story. It's actually true. It's exactly what it is for us women, and how we sometimes feel, and we need to make that further jump.
Yeah.
So let's stay in Europe, and I would like to introduce Sonya Reddy, Ireland leader. Sonya, when I met you the first time, I was amazed from your energy, and you are so supportive with your teams. You have teams in Europe, in I would say every country in Europe and outside Europe. So I would like to hear from you why you joined NHT, and how you feel about this business now.
Well, hello everybody. Hello from Dublin, Ireland. This is where I live with my son and my daughter, who are both adults now, and I've been with NHT Global for the past 6 years, and it has been an incredible journey for me and an amazing learning experience, because I came from a traditional background and I didn't have any network marketing experience as such. But before I start, I would just like to mention the previous two speakers. I've met both of them. Helen, I've met you quite a few times. We've become really good friends. I've met you in Sweden, and I've met you many places around the world through some of the trips we've been on with NHT. Gladys, I've met you in Madrid last year, and I could feel the enthusiasm from your whole team. You're absolutely amazing, and you know, you inspired us over in Madrid, and we watch and follow what you do because we think you're incredible. I'm really looking forward myself to hearing from Mao Lee. I heard her on stage before in Hong Kong. Mao Lee is just an incredible, amazing woman, and we bow to her success, and we would hopefully like to follow in her footsteps. So again, I'm looking forward to your speech. So just back to me, a little bit about me. My first job was your traditional 9-to-5 job after I left school. And I stayed in that job for about 10 years, during which time I got married and I had 2 small children. Well, obviously all children are small in the beginning. And after about 10 years, I had the opportunity to start my own business. And it was in the print and design industry. And I thought, great, if I did this, I would have more time to spend with my son and my daughter. So I became self-employed. And I really thought I would be in more control of my time. I thought, you know, I'd really be able to manage things much better, but actually it was almost the opposite. And being self-employed actually took up more of my time, and I had lots of deadlines to meet when things went wrong, and things go wrong a lot in the printing industry, and you know, things get delayed, and I had to stay late, and this did not help my family life at all. It didn't help my marriage. I'm divorced now, not because of that, but you know, it didn't help at the time. And then to make matters worse, the whole economy collapsed in Europe, and things got really difficult. And in the particular industry I was in, everybody was cutting their budgets. We had to let some staff go, and eventually we had to actually liquidate the company. So it was around that exact time that a friend introduced me to 2 products. And these 2 products were the 2 products that were going to change my life. And I did not know this at the time. And yes, I am talking about the Skindulgence facial system and the Allura Lux. Now, I know NHT Global have many other fantastic products, but these were the 2 products that I was introduced to initially. And of course, I tried them and I absolutely loved them. And I didn't really see this as a business opportunity at first. They were just 2 products I loved. I didn't know who NHT Global was. In fact, I'd never heard of them. And these were just 2 products that I absolutely loved. And because I love them, of course, what do we women do? We share information. So I told my friends about these 2 products, and they wanted to try them. So I had a group of my friends over to my house, and we did a demo of the facelift product. And I had some samples of the Allura Lux sachets, which my friend had given to me. And I decided to share them with everybody. Well, I didn't have enough to go around, but I gave out to a few of the girls that were there. So the next thing I knew, all my friends wanted the Skindulgence, because after the demo, we had seen some fantastic results. Now, I always tell this story exactly as it is. We didn't know how to use the facelift properly. It's not rocket science anyway. But, you know, there was no crazy instructions to follow. We just tried it. I'm sure we didn't do it right the first time, but we got some great results. And the girls just kind of felt, wow, you know, smooth skin, really nice feeling after the first use. So they wanted the product. And I did not know even where to get that product. So I was introduced to Dalibor Strop. Helen mentioned him earlier on. He's been very instrumental in developing Europe as well. So Dalibor kind of explained a little bit about the business to me. And again, I wasn't really interested in the business. I didn't really see this as a business opportunity. All I wanted to know was, where do we get these products? And he kind of, you know, said there was these packs and I could become a distributor. And I thought, oh, okay, let me just check around with my friends to see who wants what. So I sent out a text saying, you know, I'm going to order some stuff. Who wants to, you know, who wants me to get them a facial? And some of my friends actually rang and said, hey, I told my sister about it, so can you get me 2? And then one girl rang and she said, oh my God, that product's amazing. I want to order that. And I said, yeah, everyone's ordering the facelift. And she said, not the facelift, the other one, the Allura Lux. That's amazing. It's crazy. It's just fantastic. So, of course, that story was shared and all the girls said they would try the Allura Lux as well. So before I knew it, I was ordering a distributor package, which was, you know, all it had in it was, I think, 10 facelifts and a load of Allura Lux. And actually, before I ordered one for myself, and before it arrived, mine was gone. I didn't have one for myself. I had to order more, and that's how I got started in this business. It wasn't that I had loads of experience. It wasn't that I came from the industry. I just literally had. It started through word of mouth. It started with 2 products that I absolutely loved and that other women love, and we started having a few other demonstrations when my own products eventually did arrive, and my business started to grow. Other women here could see the business opportunity straight away. They could see it straight away. As soon as we had a demonstration and a few women in a room and they all wanted to buy the facelift, some of the other women wanted to know about the business opportunity, because this was a product that most women had never tried, never seen, and we were getting great results from it. And of course, the story about the Allura Lux carried in through all of the parties as well. And Allura Lux to this day is one of the top selling products here. So this was an easy way to start the business, and I thought I would just keep my presentation today very, very simple, because I started the business in a very simple way, with 2 fantastic products, but they're products that everybody wants, especially women. And even now today, with what's going on around us, and a lot of beauty salons closed, some possibly may not open again, there are even lots of more people open to opportunities with just these 2 products, especially the beauty salons, because I always describe the whole skincare, Skindulgence program as it's like being able to do your own facial at home. In fact, I've had many facials in beauty salons, and the feeling you get from using the Skindulgence is actually, in my opinion, better than any facial that I would get in a beauty salon. So these beauty salons are open to opportunities at the moment, and I think a lot of them probably don't have products that they can sell, but they have a lot of clients. So it's a really good time even now to approach the beauty salons that are around you. If you know the the ladies that ran the salons, or if you know any of the staff, I would certainly give them a shout and, you know, take this time to show them the business opportunity, because a lot of them are hurting right now. And I mean, the whole world is going online. Everybody's looking at different ways to do businesses online, and what better way than just with 2 amazing products that everybody actually wants. So this type of business, again, it is not an expensive type of business to start. I mean, traditional businesses, you can put in 50,000 to 100,000 to start your own coffee shop. It's years before you start to see any returns or any profit. This type of business is crazy for less than €1,000. And I know at this particular moment, there is a special gold pack available with 12 of the facelifts. And you could actually have your own business in 5 minutes. You just order that pack and you've got your own business, you've got your own office, you've got your own online store, you've got everything. And you can turn around, have a party, invite your friends, do a demo, sell all of your products and get all of your money back, and possibly make a profit in in the first week. It's crazy. And then you can start building your business from there. I mean, where else could you invest in a business like this for less than €1,000? There's even cheaper packages, but I would at least definitely recommend that one because these products are not difficult to sell. So look, because of this business, I've qualified to go on many trips around the world. I've been to Hong Kong, California, Prague, Croatia, Madrid. I've been to Sweden and Germany. I know I'll qualify for many more places. My business has grown to many, many countries around Europe, and it has been with great support from everybody in NHT Global, including Antonella, who's always been amazing. And my business has grown to Germany, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, United Kingdom, Australia, more places. And all of it's been through word of mouth, through one person telling another person about the product or the business opportunity. And that's really how you do this business. You just share the products and share the business opportunity. So I've made so many friends, and I will continue to make many more. And if you're someone who wants to have control of your life, have more control over your time, and do the things that you want, then this type of industry is absolutely the industry that you should be looking at. And I always say that I wish I had been introduced to this industry when my children were younger, and I would have had more time to spend with them. I would have had less stress and less headaches. But it's never too late, and I do even have more time to spend with them now. And one thing I actually thank this business for is my mum has got older and she needs a little bit more help, and I actually have more time to spend with my mother. And I find this business is a fun business. You make lots of friends. It's just great to help people, whether you're helping them to look younger, feel better, or make money. It's a great industry, and I would just recommend it to everybody. So thank you all for listening to me, and I'll pass it back to you, Antonella.
Thank you very much, Sonya. I'm really happy to have the chance to introduce our very special guest tonight, NHT Global Ambassador Mali. Mali is a well-known system management expert at NHT Global and also an investor for Angel Corporation. She initially started her e-commerce marketing from 1996 and became an expert within 3 years. Through her continuous efforts of dissemination, the system, and her endless hard work of replication, this successful system model, she has influenced millions of individuals and has helped countless people to make their dreams come true. I'm really happy to introduce Mali. Thank you, Mali, for being here tonight.
大家好。
Hello, everyone.
非常高兴今天能够参加这样的一个会议。
I'm very happy I can join this meeting today.
听到几位领袖的介绍，我也非常开心。其实我们有很多共同的经历和感受。
Listen to the previous 3 speakers. I'm very glad that we have a lot of things in common to share together.
特别幸运，我在2002年，现在已经18年了，接触到我们这个 NHT 事业。
I'm very happy from 2002. Throughout these 18 years, I've been working very hard for NHT Global.
这个18年来，我和我的周边的那些数以万计的家庭和朋友们，生活都发生了巨变。
Through these 18 years, me, myself, and also the people, million people, families surrounded by me, have been make big changes within these 18 years.
所以我们特别感谢我们公司和这样的一个平台以及事业机会带给我们的改变。
I'm very, very thankful for this company and also the platform to give us the opportunity to make these changes in our lives.
那我今天讲的是呢，如何激励团队带领他们走向成功。
Today, I'm going to talk about how to motivate your team and also bring your team to achieve their goals.
首先，我们要找到所有的领袖们他们内心里最渴望的那些目标。
Right now, we have to help the leaders to find what deep down in your heart was their anchor, to anchor yourself.
其实每个人内心里都有一股动力。
Everybody, in the deep down your bottom of your heart, you have a motivation to move forward.
而这种动力呢，会带领和驱动他战胜一切事业中的困难。
This kind of motivation will help you to move forward, to also to move your obstacle and to wear your success.
可是很多的那个领袖他自己并不知道那些是什么。
A lot of leaders, they cannot find it. They don't know what's moved them and what's motivated them.
在心理学上，这个叫做心锚。
In psychology, this is called anchor.
就像一艘船停在岸边需要锚固定一样。
It's like the boat you park on the port and you need anchor to move, anchor to put the boat stable.
那我就要用很多的这个跟他们的交流呢，去发现他每个人心中的锚是什么。
And I need to do a lot of deep down communication to help these people, to inspire them to find their anchor in their heart.
而且这些锚呢，几乎是所有是关于他生育他的父母和他养育的儿女。
This anchor actually highly related to their own parents and also their siblings or their children.
还有一些呢是关于个人成就或者社会贡献。
Or some are related to their past experience of their success or contribution to the society.
总之，当我找到他们这样的心锚的时候，我们就不断的激励他。
When we find the anchor, we endlessly, continuously to move forward this anchor to let inspire them, to inspire their potential.
就像我们找到每个人的生命按钮一样。
It's like we find the button of your heart.
我们要不断的按那个钮。
You keep pressing the button.
所以他们就非常的努力，并且为自己的目标去奋斗。
They will work very hard to strive their, achieve their potentials, achieve their goals.
也因此把自己内在的那个能量迸发出来。
And then they can inspire themselves in the bottom of their ability and explode it.
所以很多普通人因为这样的一个激励呢，就取得了自己生命中最高的成果。
And because of this motivation, they can move forward, strive to achieve their success.
第二点呢，我们要不断的来描绘这个是我们这个伟大事业的一个未来。
Right now, we need to visualize the future of our company.
让他们知道跟着这样一个有前景的事业和有前景的公司合作是一种幸福。
That these people understand to work with NHT Global, you will easily be able to achieve your goal and make your dream.
也愿意来参与到我们这样的一个像大家庭的这样的一个幸福生活中。
Also invite them to join our family and work with your lives together.
每个人在这个事业中，大家亲如兄弟姐妹。
Everybody in NHT Global family is like siblings.
我们在这里呢，也经常开各种的 party 和事业拓展会。
We also combine our life with these companies, network together to make a big family.
也让更多的人去意识到，他跟着这样的一个团队，能够在未来的生活中拿到生命的成果，是多么幸运的一件事。
And also we let these people to understand you involved with NHT Global big family, you will be able to achieve your goal, and it's very lucky you actually know NHT Global.
我们这样的文化呢，从2002年开始，一直到现在持续的发展着。
This kind of culture combine NHT Global with your own family, like your own family. This culture has been starting from 2002 till right now.
也因为这样吸引了更多的那些高阶的高端的人士。
Because of these, we also be able to attract a lot of position, government position or high position in the society, and those successful people to join NHT Global.
第三点就是我们要鼓励大家要团结起来。
The third part is we need to unite our team.
团结在一起来，共同为大家的目标去努力。
Unite our team to move forward toward the same goal and the same success of individual.
我们要让每位领袖知道，他所有的目标不是一个人去达成的，是有一群人一起共同努力。
we need to let this individual leader understand that in order to be successful, not only strive your own team, but strive everybody's team together to together move forward toward the success.
因此，每一位参与我们这个事业的领袖们，他们都真正感觉到兴奋和幸福。
So each leader, when they join NHT Global, they can feel excitement and also the good life in the upcoming future.
他们认为在成功的路上尽管很困难，但是他们并不孤单。
They know where this path is not, they are not alone. There is a team together with them together.
也正是因为这样，这个18年来，我所影响的团队呢，曾经前后出现过超过20位9级的大使。
Because of this, throughout these 18 years in my team, there are 20 ambassadors coming out from my team.
他们还有更多的领袖正在冲往这个9级的路上。
Still right now, there are more leaders continue to strive to be ambassador in the futures.
他们非常努力的来专注在自己和团队的目标上。
They are very focused to unite their team, to work with their team toward the future success.
尤其在中国的领袖们，他们非常努力，每天几乎工作10几个小时。
The leaders in China, they are working very hard. They work over more than 10 hours every day.
他们热爱这个事业。
They love this business.
他们热爱系统。
They love this system.
他们更热爱能够改变他们家庭与生活的成果。
They love more about these great results that will change their lives and their family's lives.
所以他们常常说系统改变人生。
They always say the system will change your life.
那我也非常高兴，因为自己一个简单的努力，让更多人生命和生活发生巨变。
I'm very happy through this company, NHT Global, I also make a big change in my life and my family's life.
也看到很多人在生命中拿到了成果，就像运动员在奥运会上拿到金牌一样。
I also see a lot of people achieve their goal, and also it's like Olympics sport. They all get their medal in the end.
所以在我们的系统中，我们很多人都成为家族的这个骄傲。
In NHT Global, we are proud of ourselves.
成为很多周边人们羡慕的对象。
We also become admired individuals surrounded by the people.
所以他们真的不怕任何困难，其实这中间有非常非常多的无数次的困难出现。
They are not afraid of their difficulty or the obstacle in front of them because they know in the future they will success.
但是他们因为知道未来的愿景以及内在心中的动力，
because they can visualize their future and also realize their own potential, so they are able to strive forward.
和团队的精诚团结以及公司的这个全力推进。
And also the support from the team and support from the company, so they would love to continue to move forward.
一定会支持他们拿到最好的结果。
The team and the company will always support them and to let them strive to achieve their goals.
所以无论出现怎么样的风雨，他们都相信雨后一定会出现彩虹。
No matter what kind of storm is coming, they understand and realize there will be rainbow down the road.
所以我也特别期望我们这个能够为更多的国际市场服务，能够把我们在这个生意中的经验能够无私的全面的来奉献给更多的渴望成功的人。
I really love to share my experience with all the members, all the NHT Global family internationally. I really love this kind of seminar for me to have a chance to share my experience to you all.
所以期望有更多的机会跟各位交流，谢谢各位，祝各位梦想成真。
I really enjoy communicate with throughout this platform to all the leaders in the world, and hopefully everybody can achieve your goals in upcoming futures. Thank you.
也欢迎大家有机会来温哥华，我有一个很大的会所可以接待大家。
Welcome everyone to come to Vancouver. I have a big houses to invite everyone to enjoy the party over there.
Thank you very much, Molly. I know some European distributors from the Netherlands, I know, came to Vancouver to visit you. Thank you very much for the training and for your speech. And let me say, on behalf of NHT, we are very proud of our leadership. We are grateful for having such great leaders, such amazing women. And thank you all for taking the time and sharing your stories with us. Thank you very much. Very inspirational. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.